My name is Blueson, and today I'm going to show you a quick guide on ShadowGuard. There are some prerequisites for this guide, as you will have to be playing UOAlive, have Razor Enhanced installed, and download the two scripts that I have shown below. After this, you must hotkey the scripts to any button on your keyboard, and once you have all that set up, press play and let's get started on the guide. For our first floor, we have the bar. Now once you load in, you will have to start your ShadowGuard script. You'll see the prompt of the bar pop up. After this, you'll want to run around to the tables and pick up the beers. These beers will be auto-thrown to the nearest pirate. After a couple of waves of this, you'll finally have the boss spawn. He's straightforward, just nuke him down. For floor 2, we have the orchard. For this one, you want to start both scripts, the orchard script and the ShadowGuard script. The orchard script will color the trees different colors, indicating which tree matches with the other one. The ShadowGuard one will auto-pick the apples and throw them at the corresponding tree that matches it. Over here, for example, we have a brown tree. I pick the apple, and it will auto-throw to the other brown tree. If the script messes up, turn the ShadowGuard script off and retry it. If that doesn't work, turn the script off and just manually throw it at the corresponding trees. The armory is a pretty straightforward floor. You have guards that will spawn, and once killed, they have a chance of dropping elixir. This elixir will then spawn in your backpack if you have your ShadowGuard script enabled. Make sure you enable the script as soon as you enter the armory. See here we have an elixir spawn. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick it up using our script. It'll auto pick up. Bring it to the flame pylon, and it will purify the elixir in your book bag. You then want to take it to the statues in each one of the rooms. Once all the statues are destroyed, you'll have beaten the armory. For this floor we have the fountain. The fountain is a fairly easy mechanic once you get understanding of it. First start your script and run around it. You will then get an OK prompt, click OK, and then you're finally ready to start. Double click on the fountain spigot and it will summon a hurricane elemental. Kill this elemental and it will drop a piece. It will then start to summon other elementals that also drop pieces when killed. The script will auto-place these pieces in the most perfect path, and I use perfect here very loosely. It will connect the spigot to the drain. As you can see, on the floor there is also debris. Sometimes the script will put the pieces on the debris, and that is okay. You know, the script's working as intended, definitely no flaws there. But if a piece is put on debris, usually I'll turn off the script and manually pick up the pieces I need and fix the path of the spigot to the well myself. Having the script just makes it go a little faster because you don't have to place down pieces and you can worry about killing the elementals instead. The belfry can be an easy floor, depending on how you play it out. Usually, because I'm just a tamer mage, I'll double click the bell, then run straight to the other side, trying to separate the drakes as much as I can. Once then, you will want to attack one of the drakes and kill them. They will then drop a feather. You pick up this feather, and then double click in your book bag to spawn in the middle of the room where the dragon is. Once in the middle of the room, I usually like to go to the corner and then send my pet in the middle. If you're a tamer, you want to try to keep your pet in the middle because the dragon has a knockback and can knock your pet off the platform. That is okay because if this happens, you'll just need to kill another drake and pick up a feather. It's also a nice tip to throw down some poison, because the dragon uses magery and will focus more on curing itself than actually attacking your pet, allowing you to heal less and waste less mana. The roof is the last floor of ShadowGuard. The roof is made up of 4 different bosses. They usually spawn in a random order. What I like to do is take the boss and drag him towards the wall. There's really only 2 bosses you need to worry about during this encounter. The first one is Anon. Anon is a mage that will turn into many forms. Some of these forms can either have a life leech or a reflect on them. Usually, since I'm playing a tamer, I'll just call my pet and I'll follow and let my pet tank the hits until he gets out of that form. It is also worth noting, if you're playing a tamer, to only let your pet attack unless it's at the last 4 or 8%, which you can then Word of Death if you have spell weaving. If you're playing a melee, then it might be a little tougher, as these bosses will summon adds if hit directly by your character. The next boss that might give you some trouble is Virtuebane. He's very tanky and also cannot be discorded. You can, however, use the Discord masteries on him, which come in handy. Another thing to look out for with Virtuebane is his AoE. This AoE can be easily dodged because he will give a command prompt and you will be burned to a pile of ash. If hit by this AoE, your character and your pet will be knocked back and stunned, and deal quite a bit of damage. It's easy just to run away as soon as you see this prompt and dodge it, then run in and heal your pet. Other than that, the other 2 bosses are very straightforward as long as you don't summon their adds. I also would recommend, if you're playing a tamer, to bring a poison immune pet like a Charlie or a Windrunner, as this will help you a lot because a lot of these bosses, such as the Lich, will constantly poison your pet, and it's very hard to cure and heal at the same time. You'll end up wasting mana and not be able to do as much damage. Thank you for watching this ShadowGuard guide, and make sure to like and subscribe. And if you need any help, I'll be down in the comments section to answer any questions. Good luck on your runs, everybody, and I wish you the best of drops.